Judging by their reaction, I think Eins' little brother is quite small, huh? If it's not small, why would everyone make that kind of reaction, right? If it's big, it will be quite impressive, isn't it? Welcome back, Annie fans, to another episode of Even Given the Worthless Appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest, episode 8. I am Anime Nigel, and previously when we left off, I can't really remember anything. What actually happened in the past episode? Okay, have to look through the backlog. So apparently, Eins finally saved another sister, like from the Grand Library inside a dungeon, where there's a portal from the kingdom, you know. And after rescuing it out, I remember that the elder sister is like partnering up with the demons too. Whether what they are doing, I'm not very sure, but most likely that she wants to revive the demon lord or something, or unseal the demon lord. Well, I guess we will find out more in the episode, right? Let's see how much the author is gonna blunder his way in the story writing, since he's been committing a lot of plot hole, you know. Well, without further ado, I'd like to thank Muse Asia for streaming this anime, and let's get started, shall we? Well, what a way to start the episode, right? If it's not an isekai, is it isekai? No, it's not isekai. Well, it is not a fantasy anime for boys if there's no harem, right? Especially like you're surrounded by a bunch of girls. Anyway, the sauna room looks pretty advanced, you know. It looks so modern that it doesn't really look like it belongs in medieval period. Because it looks like you don't build it in a normal... Sorry, I got distracted by the moves. As it doesn't look like it's built by the medieval construction method, you know. I really wonder why she even suggests that he will get sick, you know. Like, doesn't her, what is that called, the tree drink or tree water, her secretion or anything, I'm not sure, like can actually 100% heal everyone, right? Well, it didn't explain that whether it heals disease or not. So I hope that they will explain it someday. I feel like the girls are like very drunk or something, you know. I know they are actually getting like heat exhaustion from the sauna. That's why they're reacting like this. But yeah, I think the author is trying to portray that they are drunk. I don't really know how the clothing works, you know. How their boobs are protruding out in that way. Could be it's breaking physics here. Wait, you can just borrow people and then return it some way? Is it like how Captain America extract the Infinity Stone and putting it back after using it? That's weird, right? Like, he's gonna definitely consume the Sage Stone, right? Then once you consume it, you dig it out somewhere from your body like some Infinity Stone? Judging by their reaction, I think Eins' little brother is quite small, huh? If it's not small, why would everyone make that kind of reaction, right? If it's big, it will be quite impressive, isn't it? Okay, now we need to wait until this opening, because I'm actually watching it live right now, so... Man, that guy doesn't really hide his gayness, huh? I can just keep thinking of the meme of, why are you gay? Well, I guess we are jumping right into the action then, since we're gonna get a bit of lore drop from them explaining what's a demon race are. Does everyone in this world like to show their cleavage if they are quite gifted in some way? Wait, that doesn't explain much. She just said that demons were banished, and afterward, what happened? I guess there's a war, right? There's confirmed there's a war in this kind of fantasy show, but afterward it's like ... no more continue. Ein's the person that likes to pay it forward, huh? Because someone helped him when he was just a stranger. Now he just wants to pay it forward. Well, you know, kindness is that way, right? If everyone pays it forward, that will be the idealized world, after all. I still don't get how all the tree spirit, like Yggdrasil spirit, just appear out in front of human, because their existence are supposed to be remains as a secrecy, right? Just by showing themselves, they just prove that the Yggdrasil still exists somewhere in the world. And if people can fall into the assumption that, well, Eins is definitely carrying some kind of Yggdrasil crystal within him, right? Does a Hydra really considered as a serpent? I'm not really sure though. Wait, they're sacrificing a kid? Man, you guys are horrible, man. I hate this. Well, I guess they are kind of peer story in some kind of behavior, right? Well, at least the dad in the end did maintain his humanity, right? He isn't as heartless as I initially thought. I don't even know why they're ever picking over. The Hydra can just eat both of them. They have so many heads after all. This is where the heroes comes in, right? Usually that's what's happened in the story. I'm not wrong. Here's Eins. No, in their eyes, Eins is the real god over here right now. Anyway, the Hydra can create medicines and toxic. Like, the main important is medicine? Wow. You see, like the Idrisil sap or sapling or something is able to cure their toxic. It's supposed to be able to cure all kind of disease too, right? If he gets sick. To now, I still haven't seen Eins using his hyper-analyzation to slow down time or to analyze the monster's skill. I guess he's doing it passively, but if he's doing it passively, why he's still having trouble dodging sometime? No, if I was a kid, I would be super amazed by it. It's so overpowering, you know. But now I'm just an old man. Well, that's one way to deal with a Hydra if you slice off all their heads, right? Unlike the one we met in Jobless Inc. Reincarnation, you know? That was a sad episode. Is he dead or is he a bad guy that's doing trade with the poisonous Hydra? Well, at least we know that Lord is the problem. No, at least we know she's a good kid, you know? And they're dirt poor, if a kid has to dress like that. It's so sad. That doesn't look like a mansion, manor or lord. This looks like a castle, man. This place is huge. What the hell? Well, that's what a lot of people always do, right? Exploiting their people, because not all the people actually own anything, even what they produce. If I heard that name before, I think he's the one who's dealing with the demon or something. I think he's trying to let Eins let down his guard by showing his pitiful spell, you know, how clumsy he is. Usually people will let their guard down when you meet this kind of people, right? Actually, you should put your guard out, be more careful, because he might endanger people that's around him. You see, he's trying to cover up the truth by saying that they mistook monster as demon, but actually he's the one who's doing trading or something with the demon, right? I don't know where this fighting is going on. Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the lesser evil, right? When the optimal outcome doesn't achieve the evil options, you know. You see, his attitude just changed instantly. He's definitely not a good guy, you know. Oh, you know, Sisu for Invisible say, we can be the guy who saved the world, or we can be the good guy. We can't be both. This is the perfect example, right? You want to do good, sometimes you can't save everyone, you know? That's what we all learn from Spider-Man, right? The end of the moral of the story is, no matter how strong you are, you can't save everyone. See? He's trading with the demons! Then he says DID, you know? Something identity disorder. I always forget the first D. I'm not talking about your D. But Shadow, please don't use that name. The Shadow I know is way more reputable than this. Man, the Lord is really not doing anything, man. Just look at what happened to their town, the land that the Lord was ruling over. Man, there's something really going on, right? Anyway, I think the Lord itself, Nigun, is sacrificing the villagers or something, or abusing them. That's why they're so afraid of it. Now this is where the overpowering protagonist uses his power to solve the problem, right? They have so many tree spirit within his eyes. He can definitely do something, right? Dodon is Earthshift? I didn't know that. Well, I never really understand, like, my Japanese is not as good as you think it is. And the guy is on creative mode in Minecraft, you know. He can just render stuff out from nothing. Damn, the Lord's father sounds like a great guy, you know. Since like people have a fond memory of him. Well, after his passing, I guess he's used the slime take over and ruin everything. Well, someone has to send it, right? No animal to hoard up like this. Only like monsters and zombie or something. They will try to hoard. Wow, that actually passed quite fast, you know. I've been spending the whole video talking. Well, most likely that is not going to have any after credits, but yeah, we just will watch it through while I adjust back to the center of the camera. It says next episode is Uprising. Well, I guess that's it for this anime. I have nothing much to say. The author didn't blunder blunder too much in this episode because everything's quite on makes sense. I thought the person looks very familiar, but I could be wrong because, you know, this anime don't really leave a strong impression. And after coming over from ReZero from yesterday, right? I mean, what a peak episode. And now we are facing with this, with like mediocre fantasy show. So you tend to forget a lot, you know. It doesn't leave like a very good impression at the back of heart, or you don't even remember anything. Well, if you enjoyed this show, I hope that you will like and subscribe because I get punished if I don't say this for YouTube. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.